Hi. So I've been thinking a little bit today about the ideal gaming controller and how it differs from what we have right now. So, thing about the Elite is that these paddles, okay, for one thing, these trigger stops, the placement of the trigger stops is totally unnecessary. I do not need these to be right behind my middle finger. My middle finger, those are not a high demand thing to be switching on and off. Okay. The paddles, you don't want a paddle on your pinky. Pinkies are the least dexterous finger. You want paddles on these two fingers, okay? Your middle finger and your ring finger, possibly also your pinky. I mean, you really could put 6 paddles on the back of a controller or 6 extra buttons. You can support the controller with the palms of your hand, like that, okay? So Razer's idea on the Wolverine of putting the extra bumpers up here, not too bad. A little bit confusing, but it can be gotten used to. It's good. It's really not bad. On the front of the controller now. Well, okay. I want to finish talking about the paddles. So the issue with Razer paddles, I've been using the Wolverine, is that they seem to be, I don't like the placement on their paddle. It's like right in the middle of the controller, like right here. You have to like reach your fingers to it. It's like made for people with big hands or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. It makes it like if you're trying to do, I don't know. I just didn't like it. Didn't think it was great. It was okay, but it's not great. So D-pad. Okay. To me, the important thing about the controller is the 2 thumbsticks. Everything else on the front of the controller is like second priority by orders of magnitude. Buttons, these buttons, if you have all these paddles, you don't need these buttons. You don't need them at all. You can make this thumbstick a lot bigger. This input area a lot bigger. This, I'm holding the controller like this, okay? This thumbstick should probably be centered like right here. And the input area should be way larger. I should be able to slide this thumbstick around the input area, okay? And then it should scale that input based on a natural fit here for the thumb's movement. It doesn't have to be radial. That's just like the easiest, most obvious, most intuitive thing. Maybe it's like a design and production thing. But if we're talking about the ideal controller, you would be sliding around this thing on an input area. Okay, like a mini mouse. Think of it as a mini mouse pad for your thumb. Same kind of thing on the left side. You don't need this stick area to be so tiny. You can make it a lot bigger. You can shrink this D-pad, make it like a couple of tiny little buttons over here, like 4 tiny little buttons. Doesn't matter that much. That's all I got right now. I mean, just spitballing here.